Welcome, everybody. I'm gonna be just running through Boss Rush 9 with the Siblings Bond team while I prepare myself. It's gonna take me longer than I expected to do my double Rainbow Tapion showcase, but this is a little look into that. I just need LRB Pan to finish it off, which I won't be done with LRB Pan until halfway through, like, 5th anniversary, or a little ways after 5th anniversary. So, I'm sitting here today to just talk with you guys, because, well, it's the year 2020. Happy New Year to everyone. Filming this on, like, the 6th. Welcome back to school, children. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Anyway. I also came today to promote to you guys one of my friends that has started a YouTube channel with a group of idiots. No, I'm not talking about the return of, like, Charles or Josh. See, I can at least still talk to Josh. And Charles has been pursuing his own things, and I have no clue where he is on YouTube or Twitch anymore, so kinda don't talk to him anymore. And you can go see the archives of our friendship of being idiots. But yeah, I came today to promote my friend, what is it that he calls himself, Dragon Blade 180, on his channel, some stupid shit squad. I keep thinking it's some stupid shit, but, like, it's whatever. It's a new channel that he and a couple of friends made. Currently, there's jack all on the channel aside from a 27-minute video of Turbo Dismount gameplay talking about Dragon Ball Super Arcs. Which, yeah, it's kind of what I do, except I play Dokkan. So, yeah, it's interesting enough, and since there's multiple people, I find it more entertaining than sitting here listening to a man on a microphone that's fucking lonely as shit. Anyway. Fucking nihilism aside. They're an entertaining group of people. At least I know that Ninja Blade over there is. Fucking, I don't know what to call him at this point in time. But yeah. Right, I floated the Tapions off. Yeah, they're, I'm assuming, are going to be just a group channel to talk with one another and enjoy themselves, similar to how Josh, Charles, and I all were back in the day. It just makes me happy, which is why I want to promote them right here and right now, while just playing some Dokkan, since I don't post very often. Since I am doing this, and I am a cuck that likes giving my input on things, I might actually talk with them at some point. Because I like inserting myself in conversations. Who knows? Fucking, it's probably just gonna be over Discord. Not like a call or anything, I'm just gonna talk with him. At least Ninja Blade. I talk with him a decent amount. You can see me bugging him in Discord over that one video he posted. Because I'm a jackass. Anyway. Let's see. Oh wait, no, that... And the time he pulled it up, it probably wasn't me. Whatever. I'm just sitting here. I'm gonna run through this part of the boss rush, see if I can get Harudegarn to activate, the normal things. I could run much better rotations where I optimize Go Bros, or where I fucking sit here and optimize LR Beerus and Whis on one rotation with Go Bros on another. My decision is my favorite character in the Dragon Ball movies, Tapion. We're maximizing him. It's a defensive wall that debuffs everything in history, and this rotation will be better with that Fizz Bergamo awakening over on Global that I'm personally going to enjoy using, because his best linking partner on Siblings Bond Giant form is actually AGL Tapion, Transform, Fierce Battle, I believe Infighter? It's either Infighter or Rival Duo that they have together. Wait, no, Tapion doesn't have Infighter, so it is Rival Duo, I'm pretty sure. And then that's a decent amount of links, so I'm personally really excited. And since Siblings Bond is a 4-key team, it'll be similar to just running Tech Tapion here, except he'll take even less damage, which may be an issue for me, because I like using Harudegarn, but it's whatever. Um, I'm pretty sure I already mentioned their one video is Turbo Dismount gameplay talking about the Dragon Ball Super arcs, which I'm calling some heavy shit on them for that. It's funny to me. I was like doing something else because I was barely paying attention when they were talking about Battle of Gods. Because Battle of Gods is like the best arc out of Dragon Ball Super. Shut up. But yeah, that's my bias. Where Dragon Ball Super's best arc was its first, and its best movie was the first. Fuck you, Dragon Ball Super Broly. Um, I will say what? Tech orbs, whatever. Just grab the wrong type orbs for fucks. Transformations. Uh, let's see. In Battle of God's best arc, I didn't pay attention to what they said at all. They talked about Resurrection F being good and how Whis, I'm pretty sure, they were talking about, I remember something about them talking about, like, his temporal rewind, where he rewinds time for, like, 12 seconds, and they said why and how it's just fucking, you know whatchamacallit, just, it's used once, it's a one-off move, and I'm sitting here just saying it was a show of his power. It was a show of Whis' power as an angel and what angels are capable of. Okay, good. Tech Bra getting super attacked. What was I talking about? Fucking it was to show off that Whis was powerful and could rewind time, do anything the ordinary Dragon Balls could. Because like later on, it's shown off that he can revive people, so there's no limit on what he can do, and it's just Whis does what he wants, which is always something that I just figured would be. Let's see here. The Universe 6 versus 7 arc. They called this the Wait, which one came first? Universe 6 versus 7, or that little arc with Copy, Vegeta, and Vegeta sucking on Pacifier? I think that came first. That was a good moment, because you got your obligatory Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks shenanigans, which was the fucking best. I think Copy Vegeta was actually a good concept, even though it was based on Baby. Like, it's a parasite that wanted to live, and in order to do that, it had to take Vegeta's body, which Vegeta had to suck on a pacifier to live, and I found that funny. But honestly, it's a very intriguing idea about life in the Dragon Ball universe, because we didn't know exactly what the fuck this thing was, and it didn't matter to the crew as much, because they had Dragon Balls. If someone died, they could be wished back, but Vegeta was being fucking destroyed out of existence, so what are you gonna do there? So I'm just sitting here confused at, I'd rather have this thing, I'd rather have Copy Vegeta. I want that to be explored more than most things in Dragon Ball Super. Shut up, Dragon Blade. Shouldn't have turned up my TV to 50-fold. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, okay. That works. They were talking about the Universe 6 versus 7 arc being the Goku and Vegeta show, when it was actually a lot more than they realized. It was, let's see here. It was the introduction of more than one universe, because they were reaching a cap. They have reached a point where they were limited to, so Frieza came back because they were at a block where they needed publicity, and the artists were being rushed, so they redrew over the Goku versus Frieza fight, so they introduced Super Saiyan Blue way too early, which is my issue with Dragon Ball Super as a whole. There's too many transformations. God should have been used up until Universe 6 versus 7, then Blue Kaioken could have been held off until, say, the Tournament of Power. Because Goku clearly didn't master that shit in Universe 6 versus 7. But as I was saying, it introduced the idea of multiple universes, which means more powerful people and many more foes for them to go up against that they couldn't have thought of before. So, it's just really interesting to me. And the idea that there are characters that are limited and cannot transform whatsoever, like Hit in his pure progress. So, Hit isn't allowed to transform. He's limited to what he knows over the thousands of years that he's been training with the skipping of time and being an assassin. It's interesting. And then more Saiyans and Vegeta becoming a teacher, like how Goku was going to be a teacher to Oob in GT and End of Z, which then Goku would later on teach Caulifla and Kale. However, it was just really interesting. And Vegeta's interactions with a new Saiyan that we haven't seen before, and this would actually work. Another one of Frieza's race, Frost, which I don't know what to call their race. They're called, someone calls them Arcasians, and then fucking someone else calls them Frost Demons. Xenoverse calls them the Frieza race, so I'm just gonna say Frieza's people. Fucking, oh yeah, Hirudegarn. The best giant. Fucking kaijus in the Dragon Ball universe. But yeah. It was, and then seeing later down the line Salnail and Primarina, Primina, whatever, shut up, C-Rex. It was a real delight for me, I'll say as much. That is the Fizz Gohan that's on rotation as well. I should have played that first. Okay, it's fine. Because, like, he's dead from Hirudegarn, who's actually a really good fucking unit. But out of Hirudegarn comes the better version of AGL Tapion. Let's see here. Universe 6 vs 7. Blue should have been revealed at that tournament. Blue Kaioken could have been held off. It's clear Goku couldn't control it anyway. And I was bothered by the fact he kept it up during the little talking bits when he could have tried and turned it off. It would have been a lot better that way. Just that way, he wouldn't have fucking muscle spasms that could kill him at the end of the tournament. The ending was amazing, with fucking Hit making up his debt and just fucking flying out the ring to Big Nipple Monaka. And then we had a little, we had the rematch, Monaka, or Beerus dressed as Monaka, and the rematch versus Goku. That was fun. That was just fun. What else? As for there's the future arc, then there's the little gag arc break until the Tournament of Power, which they didn't mention the gag arc. I'm a lot bigger of a fan about the Goku Black arc than they are. It's clear as day. That, well, yeah. Like, I actually like the Goku Black arc, even though I hated that it released so much crap for the sake of merchandising. Like, Blue Kaioken showed up once, sure. It should have been held off, though, until the Tournament of Power. Like, because he can't master it after, like, fucking Resurrection F just happened. And then he fucking does Blue Kaioken. It's clear he didn't master it. He could have mastered it another time, though. So, in my opinion, that could have been held off until the Tournament of Power, where he better had a control of it against Jiren. And then they show off Blue Kaioken, Blue Evolution, whatever. I still hate Blue as a form. Anyway. As for the future arc, Rage Trunks was interesting, because every Saiyan has their own little branches of forms and shit now. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that more than most people. As for Zamasu himself, Zamasu not taking Goku's body. He's a whiny bastard, but I loved him for being a whiny bastard. He's a god. and he has he's that entitled prick, spoiled rich kid that is entitled to himself that he should own everything and just exterminate people. We haven't had like a good version of that villain in a while. That was good, high quality. Goku Black himself was obviously mixing the ideals of Zamasu, but being affected by the Saiyan's body and mind. It was interesting because that does make sense with like the fucking Saiyans could have a special hormone or something that's sent out to them or some shit. It's just something I thought of. And then what else? Rose is well, it could have been held off. Just instead of having normal Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Rose, he could have had God. Just being a natural God himself and having God's essence. Or, well, yeah, I guess Rose would make sense even with my ideas of Blue. I liked Vegito Blue. I'm skipping Merge Zamasu because, well, just fusing Zamasu with himself. So it overtakes the Goku Black part, and then it's just Zamasu again. But now he has the power to back up his whiny bastardness. And then Vegito Blue was cool. I'm not gonna lie. Also, Goasu is a cool guy, even though he's kind of a fucking idiot. Let's see here. How do I say this? Like, Vegito Blue was just cool. It was fan service. It mirrored what happened back in Z, where in the fucking tough as fuck enemy, Vegeta, we gotta fuse because he's kind of exterminated everybody else. Hey, what you gonna do? It was cool. And then sitting here like, yeah. And then like Zamasu's grotesque form in his lust for purity and ideals, I like that. It came to fruition, and then the Potaro was fucked up because it was a Kai with a normal human or a normal Saiyan body. Even though it was technically the energy of two Kais, it fucked everything up. And one was immortal, the other wasn't. The spirit sword, Sword of Hope, it was cool, and it made sense for Trunks. And Zamasu's soul was immortal, so since they made Zamasu immortal, they wrote themselves into a corner where they had to. Oh, what the fuck? I shouldn't have put Zamasu or Goten up front. That's fine. Yeah, that's just the flaw with STR Goten and mine not having any dupes. Don't mind that, by the way. That is the wrong unit. But yeah. Can I just go to... No, okay. That was a bit of a flex, but like, yeah. Ow! Not water. I need more. I need more water, not Goten. But yeah. My personal thoughts on that in terms of the way it ended, it made sense. That's the only way I can put it. And then it gave us having two Zenos, and then now there's another timeline with two Trunkses and two Mai's in it, but it's whatever. They probably killed Zamasu over in that one, or there was no Zamasu. So, hurrah. Okay. As for the Tournament of Power arc, I'm gonna speed this up a bit. I did not like the Tournament of Power whatsoever. I would have preferred the Tenkaichi Budokai style that Universe 6 and 7 kind of took. Though this was just too much. 120 people going at it at once was not a good idea. Like, it's obviously gonna pump it filled with Universe 7 just wanking to hell. Like, out of the 120, there are so many fighters that got 0 kills, and then there's like Tien over here with 1 elimination, which that's not including himself, which he did eliminate himself. Universe 7 got like 70 plus of those fucking fighters. And then right behind it was like Universe 6 and Universe 11 with like single digit number of eliminations. It's so mental. Like, you can't do that. Also, Zeno is a perfect representation of us. I forgot the gag arc, which I liked a lot more. Orale, Dr. Slump, the baseball episode were all more entertaining than the Tournament of Power. Changing my mind. Yamcha needs more spotlight. Not as a fighter, but as himself. Let's see here. Blue Evolution was an interesting idea. And the fact that Goku couldn't achieve it because he doesn't have the pride that Vegeta has. That's cool. Whatever. Kefla, best character out of the Tournament of Power arc. Best character out of Universe 6. Caulifla and Kale themselves, better than Hit. I enjoyed seeing the Iron Giant and Winnie the Pooh team up. Frieza being a mysterious fuck the entire Tournament of Power was cool. And then we didn't know if he'd turn on us. Yeah, sure, whatever. It was better than what I expected. Thank you, Chris Ayres, for being the fucking best, even though you had terrible lungs at the time. Really slowed you down. There's no way in hell he's watching this. Let's see here. Ultra Instinct. The sign, incomplete, autonomous, whatever you want to call it. I prefer that over Mastered or regular Ultra Instinct. The design is much better. Also, Undershirt Goku underrated. They brought back God. Great thing. Jiren's kind of a bitch. But, like, he's basic bitch material. So, Topo was entertaining, mostly for memes. The English dub for almost anyone out of the Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power arc was ass. The clown was disgusting. I enjoyed the company of the Robotic Universe and the Feral Universe, where Bergamo the Crusher's from. I didn't discuss the exhibition match. I enjoyed that severely. Boo getting some spotlight, Gohan getting some spotlight against Lavender. Trio de Donger was pretty interesting because we don't get enough group fights in Dragon Ball anyway, which was the point of the Tournament of Power, but they kind of fucked it up a bit. There wasn't that many good fights. And Araza was weird. Big dick motherfucker. What else? Back to the exhibition match. It's interesting to see Boo get the spotlight again. I like that. He deserves more, even though he did fall asleep. The fact he became fit again is interesting. It was obvious for marketing, but, like, that's what half the shit, not half the shit, all of Super is for. Super is ass. GT was much better. Let's see here. But don't let that distract you from the fact Dragon Ball's the best. And, yeah. Dragon Ball's better than Z, Super, GT. That's your daily reminder. What else can I say that can piss people off? Well, I mean, it's not even to piss people off. It's my own opinion, and I do actually prefer the original Dragon Ball over anything. Monster Carrot should have been brought back instead of Frieza.